What's up, everybody?
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Cam's doing it again.
fucking Christmas.
Slightly belated, but yeah. Welcome to our Christmas special.
Mm-hmm.
Or holiday special if you're not particularly religious.
Or celebrate other stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
But, you know,
But for those of you who do celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas.
it's Americanized anyways.
This beer's for you.
And this Corona premiere is for you.
Drinking a Mexican beer for an American holiday. That's great.
Hell yeah.
Or not American holiday, a European holiday.
Got a little whiskey in my cooler,
Ooh.
too. Yeah.
Ooh la la. Oh, I thought you were gonna say you got some whiskey in your beer.
No, that's a great idea, though.
Yeah?
Look at that. Got a little stocking stuffer.
Ooh, some Busker.
Busker. Never had it before.
I thought you were still drinking Sexton.
Oh, I do. I just got this in my stocking.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to drink it. I bought some ginger ale. I got it
Good deal.
after the
Good
podcast,
deal.
so I don't get a little too crazy this week.
Naturally.
How was your Christmas?
Yeah,
What'd you go do?
because God forbid you laugh during our You Laugh You Lose challenge and lose again. Would you like to remind everybody?
I think I'm 2 in a row right now, actually.
Are you?
Lost last week.
I did. Oh, that's
did.
right. I did. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where's my sign, man?
Yeah. We're working on that.
Yeah, that's right. We are.
I'll get you one.
Oh shoot.
We still got to get those double
I'm
feed
definitely
podcast
gonna get
ones
the logo made
Yeah.
for sure. That's gonna be really cool.
Well,
But anyway,
for all you viewers too, this will be the last podcast where you see this background, because that magical door right there, whoop, right there,
it does not lead to Narnia.
does not. At least in my closet, which is fucking huge. But we're gonna.
So Jones is going back into the closet.
Yeah, I already came out. Didn't like it, so I'm going back in. But
his ass got a little chapped.
it'll be no lube out here at all.
No.
But yeah, you'll be able to see the signs and everything a little bit better in there. I think be a better setup.
Nobody puts Jonesy in the closet.
No, besides nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Well, anyway, how was your Christmas?
It was good. I got to hang out with the family and everything. It was like 85 degrees out. So
That's not Christmas. That's not.
Yeah.
If you're not afraid, if you can't use your back porch as a second freezer.
Oh, dude, I miss
like,
that.
is it?
I miss that. I remember we used to just put all the pop in the backyard, or like,
yeah, right.
Or we do. I remember one year, maybe a couple years, we made like a fridge out of snow.
Yeah,
and it had shelves and everything on the porch.
Yeah.
So you open the door up and you couldn't see it. As soon as you closed the door again, there was a fucking freezer sitting outside. But no, not in California. It was hot as fuck. But
worked on your tan on Christmas.
Yep. Yes, I did. But it was all right. I had a good time. We got to enjoy family and some good food as usual. So
some good presents.
Some good presents. Got some
What'd you get?
I got this. Can't see it too well right now. Unless I do like this. But I got this nice shirt. I got some.
Ooh, very nice.
I got a gift card to Applebee's that we spent all of yesterday.
Okay.
Got some other various clothes. I got a shirt. That's pretty cool. I got it laying around here somewhere. I'll find it and show it to you later. Some whiskey, some pots and pans, which are very, very important. And then
non-stick.
Smooth Brute Echo. Welcome. What's up, dude?
Merry Christmas, Echo.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. But my brother, you know what? I just have to play this. I'm sorry. I wasn't going to. I'll do it later in the podcast. But you know the announcer of Halo, right? The Halo announcer?
Yeah.
That's always like double kill.
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro. That guy?
Kill-tastrophe.
Kill-tastrophe.
Kill Bill Volume 2.
Game over. But yeah, so that guy, My little brother Jack, for Eli and I for Christmas, he
Mhm.
got him to do one of those. What's that app that you pay people to say stuff, like actors and stuff, and they'll like do a
Uh,
little message
uh,
for you.
I don't know, but that's
Oh,
clever.
it was hilarious.
So you can pay a voice actor to do a personalized message.
You can pay anybody, like
My
tons of actors and actresses and musicians and athletes do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
One of my previous units, I can't remember if it was in Korea or if it was here in McConnell, but they got the actor that played Frank Woods in the Black Ops series to
Really?
do. Heck, this might have been in Minot even. You know what? I think it was Minot because yeah, he did like it was like a 5 or 7 minute personalized pep talk
Yeah.
for the fifth bomb wing.
Oh, there it is. Echo. It said cameo. That's
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
One sec. Let me see if I can. Oh, I can.
Hey.
All right. I'm sorry. This is long, but it's fucking
That's
hilarious.
I've heard that before.
That's what she said. It's long and fucking hilarious. Let's do.
Hey there, Eli and Lane.
Can you hear it?
It's Jeff Steitzer, the voice
One sec. Let me swap that over for you. All right. There we go.
of God multiplayer announcer for Halo. You know, I'm that guy that you often hear saying things like double kill, triple
Wow.
kill, overkill, killing spree, killing frenzy, kill-tacular, Kilimanjaro, kill apocalypse, Killionaire.
I can't help but look at his double
know.
chin.
I know.
This guy's got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
Brain.
Extermination. And of course, the phrase that everybody who plays this game dreads the idea that they're going to have to hear, and yet, boy, are they going to have to. Game over. Well, I am here because Medium Jack, taller than Lane, reached out to me to let me know that the three of you are brothers and that you're going to be celebrating Christmas together. So he wanted me to first and foremost wish you a very, very Merry frickin'
Wow.
Christmas. And since I'm here, I may as well go ahead and add, and a Happy New Year. I understand that you guys
There's
have
a
played a
part in here that's
bunch
fucking
of
hilarious.
Halo. And he very kindly suggested that you like the sound of the announcer's voice that I do. I want to thank you, because if it weren't for incredible fans like you, there is no way that I would get to do. And I've got to tell you, year and a half,
There's
I
a-
get
you
Inherit
gotta
the
hear.
Wind. I've directed tons of commercials. I've taught because of fans out on this particular you both so much for he really adores you. Not going to stop him from asking me to
Oh, here we go.
roast you both. And
Oh,
here we
no.
go. Eli, your fit is mid. Lane, you have to know that Jack is so much taller than you.
Not
He's
Boy,
not.
I sure wish I had some pictures of all three of you, so if I could see if that was actually true. But in any event, there you go. I don't think that was too harsh, was it?
Yeah, but he goes on. He has a 5-minute spiel that he does.
wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty nuts.
Eli's like a
I can't believe it. How much did he pay for that?
good amount of money, but not too much money.
I was gonna say, can I get like Morgan Freeman to read the phone book to me or something like that? And it's
That might cost a lot. But so Eli, he's the man's got some style, right? He's a Michigan
Mhm.
kid, but he's been in Cali for a long time, so he's got some style. And he always,
Yeah,
talks about his
well,
style.
and he said something about your fit is mid.
So Jack
That's such a
put-
millennial thing.
Jack put, I laughed so fucking hard when he said it. And so did Eli. Eli, your fit is mid. And then Jack and I had this thing because he's getting there. He's almost taller than me. Don't let him fucking know that. But he's close. So the next, 4 days or 6 months, he'll be taller than me. So I make fun of him and call him tiny little baby Jack all the time.
Oh,
Yeah. And he always went
That's
by
adorable.
Little Jack because, my dad's name's Jack as well. But past year or so, he wanted to be called Medium Jack. So now every time. Like,
medium Jack.
yeah, he's not Big Jack. but
Oh, so
he's
that's where that came from. He's medium Jack.
Yeah. But no, Christmas was good. We had a great time. We had some good food. Uncle made
Heck
marinated meat, which is
Ooh.
fucking everything for food was so delicious. It was crazy.
Mhm.
What about your Christmas? How'd it go?
Well, before I answer that, can you switch my screens back? I'm still staring at the jowls of death.
But he's hilarious.
He is pretty funny.
I
You didn't laugh. You didn't laugh at my phone book joke.
did not know.
Did you even hear it?
Oh, I did. Morgan Freeman with the phone book.
No. This guy's got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
Oh. Not gonna get me yet.
Ah.
If I start
All right,
early,
well, anyway.
I'll end up laughing too much.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. So my Christmas was crazy like always because my family's huge and crazy.
95 siblings.
And I have
Great.
5 siblings, all married with multiple kids. I'm up to 22 nieces and nephews now, with another one on the way.
Talk about religious family.
Seriously.
They know how to
But yeah,
worship
so
the
I was
Lord.
able to go back the Monday before last. So I was home for a nice long chunk of time. So I got to see everybody. Yeah, it was a good time. Opened up some presents, got some cool stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm super excited. My folks got me a portable massaging device. It looks like a back pillow, but it's
For your
got 2 separate revolving. Shut up!
It's called a vibrator.
It is not a vibrator. It's a deep tissue massager.
Deep tissue anal massager.
Not that deep.
All right.
Back it up!
Anyways.
Yeah, it's one of
Deep
those
tissue
like if you're
massager.
sing on a chair and you like put it on your lower back and it's got the
Oh, yeah.
the things that really dig in there
Mhm.
and yeah, it's super nice.
Those are the best.
Yeah. I'm gonna replace my lumbar pillow that I'm using right now. I'm just gonna replace it with that thing.
Smart.
So right. I got a stocking cap with built-in Bluetooth speakers.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool.
Huh.
And they're actually decent too.
Really? So you can be walking
Yeah.
around listening to music around in the snow.
In my stocking cap. Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
I got a new leather toiletries bag with my initials embossed on it.
Ooh.
Which is perfectly timed though, because the toiletries bag that I've been using, that I've taken all over the world with me, was a Christmas gift like 5 or 6 years ago.
Really? I just
Yeah, I had
learned.
I had the thing in Minot. I took that thing to Korea, back to Kansas. I took that thing to
thing
UAE with me.
Lots of use in fucking Minot too.
Oh,
every
it's
4 days or 5 days.
it's fallen apart. I've spilled all sorts of crap in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
but
weird
yeah,
when
no,
you're-
it was a good time.
It's weird when you're an adult. Things that you're like, oh, only adults get excited for that, and then you get like a pan or a or a fucking toiletries bag. And you're like, this is the best gift ever. I fucking love these socks.
So it's funny. I've noticed as you get older, your presents get a little bit more practical, a little bit more
Mhm.
utilitarian. Like a lot of my siblings, their gift from mom and dad were higher end. I think she got everybody a really high end cast iron skillet.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, was it last Christmas or the Christmas before? Last Christmas, my younger brother Aaron gave me a really nice non-stick pan set,
Mm-hmm.
and I use it every day. Every day.
Yeah, my parents just got me one, and
Would I have bought one on my own eventually? Probably. Would I have bought one this nice? Probably not. Would I have regretted it? Absolutely. But
I bought
know.
I bought a set when I first moved in here, a pan set,
Mhm.
and it was one of those fucking $30 for a
like a Faberware type something or other.
Yeah, it fucking blows. It sucks so bad. It doesn't. It has metal handles for some reason. There's nothing on there, so you grab it and the whole handle's hot. You burn your hand trying to move your stuff.
That is
So
the one drawback of cast iron skillets.
I don't cook on them, right? But now that I have nice pots and pans that they got me, like I actually cook in my pans. It's crazy how that is. Like, I can order food, or I could just cook these eggs.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this, that, and the other in a pan, shake it up, add some of this and that, and I've got a decent meal. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that later tonight. I'm gonna saute up some ground beef, make myself a taco. That reminds me, I got one of those. I got one of those special tools that's designed to help you make ground beef.
There's a special tool that makes ground beef.
It helps break up the ground beef, and I'm not exactly sure
while it's
how it works.
While it's raw still, or once you're
yeah. As you're cooking the ground beef.
Yeah, because usually you chop it a bunch with the spatula and
yeah. So this is a special device. It's a stick. It's about yay long, and at the end of the stick, it looks like, imagine like a gear, but with all the tines bent in one direction, kind of like a fan blade.
Huh.
And it's used to mash and separate your raw ground beef. It's a handy dandy little device. I'm excited to start using it.
Yeah. So that sounds actually fucking awesome. I need to look at one of those on old Amazon.
Yeah, it's really handy.
Yeah.
But yeah, things like that. If I'd gotten that gift 7-8 years ago, I'd have been like, the hell is this? Why? What?
You're like, cool, thanks.
I'd probably be mad, like, sure, what am I gonna do with this for the next 8 years until I move out of the house, right? But as an adult, it's like,
You're like,
I probably would not have bought that for myself, and now that I have it, I'm like, heck yeah, I want to keep using this.
And it'll become one of those things you can't live without.
Well, yeah, that's the funny thing about those impromptu gifts.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So, my parents also give gifts to the grandkids, right? Or what they'll do is they'll give money to the parents and have the parents give gifts on behalf of grandma and grandpa. And
Smart.
For my oldest sister, Megan, for her kids, the present from grandma and grandpa were really nice microfiber, so they're stupid soft, customized pillowcases with their names on them.
Oh, nice.
I bought one.
You did?
I did. I said, I was talking with my nephew Eli. I'm like, hey, Eli, let me see that. I was trying to hype it up a little bit because his first reaction was, okay, I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
oh, it's got my name on it. Right. So I'm trying to hype it up. And he tossed it to me. I'm like, this is the softest freaking pillowcase I have ever felt. And I'm like, Megan, where the hell did you buy this from? So I bought one.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be come here in
You're like, hey,
weeks.
Eli, I'm taking this home.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. This is mine now.
But yeah, so
holidays.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. I got to see just about everybody. I missed my oldest brother and his family by literally a day and a half.
Damn.
Unfortunately. Yeah, that was kind of rough. But we were able to FaceTime them. So, got to say hi to everybody.
It's always nice to see family, hang out. Especially when in the military, you don't see family very often. So, well, now you do because you live closer, but you see it more often. But
it's a little bit easier. Yeah.
But it's not
for military people taking leave for holidays and stuff like that. It's kind of a big deal for us when we can do it.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm blessed beyond belief that I'm literally living 5 hours away from my entire family.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can do that in less than a tank of gas. It's really I try not to take that for granted. Yeah. So
it's nice being that close. Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, holidays very very fun. We're gonna have a holiday inspired, Christmas inspired, because we're
so and before we get it, yeah, right. But before we get into this, if we have any new listeners or watchers or anything like that wants to know, what the heck we're gonna be doing, right beneath me, We have our
Yeah.
handy dandy list of daily topics that we go through. We just did topic number 1, which is what's new with you, where we kind of talk about, hey, what's new with us? Because even though we're chatting pretty regularly, there's always something that we either fail to mention or there's another big thing that we want to talk about or whatever the case is. Then we're going to go to the hero of the week. We are resurrecting this section.
Yes.
Because it is a really cool thing. We both have military background, so we want to take the time to highlight a police, fire, medical, EMS, military, somebody who did something badass, noteworthy that we want to highlight. Jones, I understand you've got a really cool one for us today.
It's gonna be a good one.
Nice. And then my section is on this day in history, which kind of morphed into on this week in history, which today. Since it is the Christmas season, albeit just a few days late, I'll be talking about some Christmas-related stuff. We're going to include a video this time, which I'm excited about. And then we get into the funnier side of our podcast, which is what we like to do. We like to keep it funny. We like to laugh.
Yeah.
Do some goofy stuff. So we're doing the Darwin Awards. If anybody doesn't know what the Darwin Awards are, these are awards, not official awards, unofficial awards given to people who have managed to either kill or seriously injure themselves doing things incredibly stupid. It was the basis for the Spike and True TV show 1,000 Ways to Die.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where those come from. And then section number 5 is a game we play called Don't Get Me Started. This has, I think, turned into one of the funnier sections.
By far.
We
target each other for it, though.
We do. We definitely do. Also, we are going to try to eventually turn this into a game, like an official standalone game that we could potentially sell. Mm-hmm. So as much input as our fans could give us would be great as far as topics, things to talk about. You can rewatch some of our old videos to see how we play, some of the rules that we use and stuff like that. But that's one of the things we're going to try and flesh out that idea a little bit more. We're getting pretty excited about that.
There's a few of them. There's that one. Our next topic, debate this, and then a possible other one we're in the works on. But I would say in the next few weeks, you might see this on Kickstarter. If you want to go there and fund it, because we're not made of fucking money, and I'm sorry we aren't. It should be up there in the next few weeks. Hoping it will be. I already got a lot of the design and stuff done. Alir and I just got to sit there and brainstorm topics.
Oh yeah. So
I want at least
that's
100.
Where we could definitely use some help.
At least 100.
And this Don't Get Me Started is a great road trip game, a bored stuck at the airport during a layover game. You can do it with adults. You can do it with kids.
You can do it family. You can do one-on-one. You can do teams. You can do as many people as you want. Like it's a great game to play for sure.
We used to use this when I was back in high school doing theater. Surprise, surprise, right? This was one of our mental warm-ups that we would do pretty regularly, get the juices flowing, stuff like that. But anyway, and then the big bulk topic that we do is we do a debate, and we got a pretty good one this year because there's a very much divided fan base for both of these topics.
Yes.
And then we always round it off. We round it off with a You Laugh, You Lose challenge, which is videos that Jones and I find. We scour TikTok, Facebook, iFunny, YouTube,
Instagram.
What have you, Instagram, finding videos designed to make each other laugh. And the loser of the challenge will have some sort of punishment. It started off with us eating funny things, but eventually what it's going to turn into is loser has to display a sign that is chosen by the other person.
Yep.
So eventually our walls behind us are just going to be covered with these goofy ass off the wall, maybe NSFW, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But mostly embarrassing and funny signs,
Mhm.
essentially. And yeah, I mean that's what we're about. Every once in a while, but if we go on a rabbit trail tangent, we'll just take a few minutes and talk about whatever it is we want to talk about. But that is where you as a listener or a viewer can help us out. You can submit don't get me started ideas. You can submit debate topic ideas. You can, and we would love for people to submit You Laugh, You Lose submissions. Our good friend Echo, who always and religiously tunes in, has sent us some bangers in the past. So yeah, the more we can get from users as submissions would be great. We have an email set up, which is doublefeedpodcast@gmail.com. No caps, no spaces, no dashes, no underscores. Nothing like that. You can send us videos or just email us, say, hey, you want to talk about this, that? What are your thoughts on this, that, or the other? Heck, we might even just make a section called What Are Your Thoughts? Or something like that. I don't know.
If we get enough fan interaction. And also know that we're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're on Listen Notes. We're on Podvine. We're on Samsung Podcasts, Amazon Music, Audible, Podcast Index, Google Podcast, Pandora, TuneIn, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Deezer. Still don't know how to work Apple, so we're not an Apple podcast yet. It's way harder than everything else, just like an Apple phone.
Hey.
So we're still trying to get on that. But we're on a lot of platforms, so support us on all of them and email us all your ideas, because we legitimately would like to make it to where it's your guys send all these stuff in and we just last minute look at it and just make some funny ass jokes based on it. That'd be the dream.
Darn right.
But yeah, so next topic was the debate, and then Laugh Lose, and then before we do any of that though, we should probably get warmed up a little bit.
We should get warmed up. We are gonna try something new. We've done word association games in the past where we use people's names. You know, like Matt Damon, and then the next person has to come up with a person whose name begins with D. So like Derek Jeter, and then I have to do one that starts with J, like Jason Derulo or something like that, and we go back and forth for either a time limit or until one of us just can't think of a name.
Which is generally
this time, yeah, right. But this time, we're gonna do another game. It's another fun game to play with people. It's called Makes Me Think Of. This is a stream of consciousness type exercise where one of us will kick it off by saying something innocuous. It could be an item, it could be a place, it could be a person or whatever, and then I have to take that and come up with 3 things that it makes me think of. Actually, I take that back. I say that item makes me think of this item, which makes me think of this, which makes me think of that. Right? So 3 things. And then my last item is the kicker for Jones, who then says that item makes me think of this, which then makes me think of this, which makes me think of this. And we go back and forth. It's a very much stream of consciousness. First thing that pops into your head, no matter how embarrassing or funny or disjointed seemingly, and we'll just kind of roll with it for a few rounds.
Yep.
What do you think?
I think it's a great idea.
All right. Do you want to start?
I'll start it off with a word.
All right. Give me a random word.
Since we're in the post-Christmas spirit.
Sure.
I'm going to do reindeer.
Reindeer. Okay. Reindeer makes me think of Santa. Santa makes me think of presents. And presents makes me think of wrapping paper.
Wrapping paper. Wrapping paper makes me think of boxes. Boxes make me think of makes me think of Amazon. And Amazon makes me think of timeliness.
Timeliness. Oh, you're giving me an idea. Timeliness makes me think of deadlines. Deadlines make me think of dread, and dread makes me think of stomach aches.
Stomach aches make me think of coffee. Coffee makes me think of poops. Poops make me think of smelly.
Smelly. Okay. Smelly makes me think of garbage. Garbage makes me think of old food. Old food makes me think of my refrigerator. I was gone for 9 days, all right?
My refrigerator makes me think of happiness.
Mm.
Happiness makes me think of pizza. Pizza makes me think of wings.
Okay, wings makes me think of Buffalo Wild Wings, which makes me think of their Asian zing sauce, which makes me think of pork chops.
Mm,
Mm.
yum. Pork chops make me think of pork roasts. Pork
Mm.
roasts make me think of marinade. Marinade
Okay.
makes me think of grilling.
I like where you're going with this. Grilling makes me think of our garage in Minot,
Oh,
which
yeah.
makes me think of the cat that we rescued, which makes me think of Hunt's allergies to cats. Oh man, there's a story for later.
Oh, there it is. Oh, we talked about that one last week. Or
Oh,
last
we did?
podcast, yeah. Hunt's allergies to cats makes me think of
Giving the cat away.
litter boxes.
Oh,
Litter boxes make me think of anger. Anger makes me think of Aaron Rodgers.
okay, Aaron Rodgers makes me think of football. Football makes me think of B-dubs again. And that particular memory makes me think of the time
Don't
that
you
Aaron
do
Rodgers beat the Lions
You fucking
on a
asshole.
last-minute Hail Mary while we were all there watching it, which I'm going to cheat the rules here, which then makes me remember when other Jones went dancing around the restaurant laughing at you because your team got beat on a last-second Hail Mary. I think that's where we should end the game.
Because that makes me think of depression.
Yeah, and let's not go there.
Yeah, so the Lions, it was Lions Packers. Who wins goes in the playoffs. I
Yeah,
don't remember what year this was. But
we were up in Minot. So it was either
Jones and
15
I-
through 19.
maybe Hunt as well.
I think Hunt was there too.
Maybe Pounders. I don't remember. But we were in
Yeah, we were
beat-ups, and
Beat
the
us
Lions
up
were
in
like,
Minot.
there's like fucking 20 seconds to the clock or some dumb shit,
Mm.
right? And Aaron Rodgers gets sacked with no timeouts or anything left. Gets sacked. The refs call some grade A fucking bullshit call for roughing the passer. Like the guy
Yeah.
breathed on him and he got roughing the passer. So next play he goes, and I was like, holy shit, we're gonna win the game. And they gave him that penalty, and he gets to throw one Hail Mary for some fucking reason.
One more. They gave him one was
You
it
know-
one untimed down?
Just
Is
one
that what-
down.
I can't remember.
And you know what? They didn't put fucking Calvin Johnson out there. The man can jump 95 feet in the air and catch a ball over 3 people. Who's not out there to catch the ball in the end zone? Him.
Megatron.
Oh God, so many bad memories. And Jones is
And
like
then
screaming.
it was
He's
Rodgers to Rodgers,
screaming,
wasn't
running
it?
around. It was Rodgers to Amani Rodgers, yeah. Or
Yeah.
Amari Rodgers.
I thought we were gonna get thrown out of that restaurant the way Jones was making a scene the way he was.
I didn't talk to you guys.
It was
the rest of the night.
hilarious. No, you didn't. You sulked the rest of the freaking
that wasn't
night.
sulk. That was anger. That was
Yeah.
so angry.
Heartbreak. So much heartbreak. and
I've never
angst.
been that heartbroken in my life. I've been broken up with by girls and all kinds of stuff.
Man.
Never faced that kind of heartbreak. You know what?
That was rough.
Ladies, that's why you get yourself a Lions fan. Because they're loyal.
If they can deal with the Lions, they can deal with you.
Yeah, they can deal with you.
Oh shoot. All right, that was fun.
All right.
All
Speaking
right,
of dealing
shall
with
we move on?
speaking of dealing with stuff, we have Army Sergeant Dilbert Jennings.
Like the comic strip?
No. Maybe it's Delbert. I don't know. It's an DE.
Oh, that Delbert.
He attacked the enemy with a rock is the title of this on military.com. So
He did what now?
it was Christmas. There was supposed to be a truce between the Vietnamese and the Americans.
Oh, so we're going way back in the day. We're going back to Vietnam.
1966.
Mm,
The Viet
good
Cong
music coming out
said
then too.
the Viet Cong said, "Nah, fuck Christmas." So this guy with his giant cock
And
sprang
rock.
into action and advanced to the machine gun nest by himself. Killed a bunch of people in there, pulled all his buddies out, He escaped. They said he killed at least 12 people. Forced his squad back, and then after that was all done, he ran up a fucking hill, killed an enemy demolition crew that was about to blow up a howitzer, and then killed 3 more enemy soldiers in his initial bunker. He ordered his men back to secondary position. His rifle jammed while he provided cover fire for men's withdrawal. He engaged in hand-to-hand combat, killing an enemy soldier with the butt of his rifle. When he stumbled, he lost his rifle.
Yeah.
But that didn't stop this man because he's a giant balls. He picked up a rock, and as another enemy soldier attacked me, he smashed his fucking head in with a rock on Christmas.
Oh,
Jennings saw
man.
that his men were aware of the enemy
Hold
advancing.
on. Sorry. That guy got his hulls decked.
He got a lump for Christmas that year for sure.
He got, oh man.
And then his men didn't know the enemy was advancing, so he raced into another machine gun nest to warn men, and then led them to a secondary perimeter. Then after that, it was after the enemy was repulsed, he led a group of volunteers beyond friendly lines to get 8 friendlies, braving sniper fire and ignoring the presence of booby traps in the area. They recovered 8 service members who would have probably perished without medical treatment.
8?
Yeah.
Holy, please tell me this guy was a Medal of Honor winner.
He had to have been.
Had to have been.
Yeah, it says 5 Medal of Honor winners who saved the day during
Okay.
Christmas. But this is on Chris. This man's decking halls and stacking fucking bodies.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of people in the
what
world.
was
built
that
like
dude's name again? Delbert. What
It was
was he? Like a corporal, a
Delbert
sergeant,
Jennings.
or
He was a staff sergeant, so E6.
staff sergeant?
E6 in the army.
Army. Okay. Yeah.
That man's got some fucking cojones.
Army Sergeant Jensen. Wow.
Jennings.
Jennings. That's what I
But
meant.
he
Sorry. No disrespect.
he earns this week's big cojones of the week. That's all I gotta say to that man. What a
My
fucking
salute to you,
legend.
good sir.
What a fucking legend.
That was Vietnam, so it is
Yeah.
entirely possible that this man might still be alive.
It's a possibility. Yeah.
He'd be getting up there in age, but
80s or 90s, right?
math was never my strong suit.
My grandpa was in Vietnam. He's in his late 70s, mid 70s. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, of the stories I'll bet this guy could tell.
Yeah.
If he would tell them.
If
That seems to be a that's
And speaking of stories to tell, you
Oh,
got some
yeah.
for some history.
that is a hell of a segue. I'm proud of you,
I'm
Jones.
fucking trying, all right? We're getting it.
That was a good one. All right. Yeah. So we're going to do something a little slightly different. I'm going to do a lot less talking than I normally do during this segment. I'm going to let an advert courtesy of Sainsbury, made in partnership with the Royal British Legion. This came out a number of years ago, about 8 years ago. So it's talking about the Christmas truce of World War I. So Jones, whenever you're ready, play the video.
Ein Briter kommt! Ein Briter kommt!
Jim?
Jim, don't do it! Halt! Er ist nicht bewaffnet! Nein, Otto!
My name is Jim.
Mein Name ist Otto.
Pleased to meet you, Otto.
Freut mich.
Rose, she's called.
Das ist schön. Das ist schön. Happy Christmas. Frohe Weihnachten.
All right. That was a very touching and dramatic retelling of the events of the Truce of World War One between the English and the Germans. Funny enough, the event was actually preceded by like 3 or 4 days of a Christmas Carol competition that was going back and forth between the two trenches. The Germans singing in the German language, singing carols, and then the English responding. The German chancellor at the time, William II, actually sent a bunch of Christmas trees to the front line as a means of boosting morale. So there were a lot of Christmas trees as well popping up all along the trenches there. This was a non-sanctioned, unofficial thing that happened, the event that happened. And what's interesting about it is that for almost 2 weeks after that, military commanders on either side had a hard time motivating their troops to fight, because it's one of those moments where when you come together as two opposing people, then you sometimes you come to the realization that what the heck are we doing here? Like, is this all worth it? What could we possibly be fighting against or for that would, pit people like that together? And another interesting piece of history was that a lot of Germans spoke English because a lot of them worked in England before the war. So there was a large population of what they called Saxon soldiers, which are people that could speak both languages that acted as intermediaries. Another interesting thing to note about this particular Christmas was that it was the only time it ever happened. A lot of soldiers who stuck around for another year, or survived another year, I should say, tried to do this again, and it was shut down by commanding officers on both sides. So the Christmas truce of World War I, 1914, was very much a unique thing that happened, because it really only did happen the one time. It was spontaneous, and unlike what the video depicted, it wasn't just a very local thing between maybe 1 or 2 units. Almost 2/3 of the 30 miles, 30-mile long trenches, almost 2/3 of them, the guns fell silent in some way, shape, or form, allowing the truce to happen. But unfortunately, it wasn't everywhere, and it was only for a short time. But that one short time did make a very much a lasting impact on history. So that is your On This Day in History, talking about Christmas truce of World War I.
That's great. It shows you that even in the most horrible thing that human beings can do to each other, which is war, there's still humanity there.
Absolutely.
A lot of those people don't want to fucking be there. They were drafted, right?
Yeah, they didn't. A lot of people just didn't want to do that. The fighting started in the late spring, early summer of 1914 that year, and the general consensus on both sides really was this is going to be over before Christmas. So the fact that it was still happening at Christmas, there were a lot of those feelings of, oh, I really want to be home right now, or oh, I really wish this would be over, or oh, I wish there was, something different going on.
Yep.
I'd rather be anywhere else. So there were some of those sentiments played a part, for sure. But yeah, that's that.
Well, to cheer it up a little bit, let's move on to those were great people who had kindness and everything. People we're gonna go to next are some fucking dumb people.
People.
Our favorite.
You want to switch over my screen real quick again, if you don't mind?
Our favorite. You want to go first this week?
Yeah, you know what? I will go first this week. I don't want to do that one just yet. I'm gonna start. Yeah, I suppose this is the most tame one. This one is called Focus on the Bear. All right, all of these that I found are from 2018. Right, I had to go back a little ways just so we can see something new. But there was an Indian guy named Mr. Batara. He was driving with some friends along the road, and he had to pee. Pulls off on the side of the road. As he's relieving himself, he's looking down into the ditch, and he sees what he thinks is a mortally wounded bear.
Okay.
Can you tell where this story's going? Instead of saying,
so.
"Oh, that's a bear. I'm done peeing. Let's get in the back of the car and go," he does what all the millennials and Gen Zers do, but first, let me take a selfie. This guy tried to get a selfie with what he thought was either a dead or a so injured bear that nothing's gonna happen. Got too close. Bear was not that injured. Killed him on the spot. If only he was recording and we would have been able to turn that into like a found footage.
White
You know,
guy
like
in a
the
horror movie
Revenant.
trope. is what I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah. Somewhere
Except for
Mr.
he would have
Glass
died.
from the
Everyone around
Revenant
him.
is laughing his head off.
Yeah.
I survived a bear attack, you pussy.
I killed him with my bare hands.
Serious bare hands. I like that.
You know, that's a great transition for the selfie thing. Because mine
Oh, you got a selfie related death too?
yeah.
Oh,
So
let's hear it.
These two younger women, Nirvana and Corral.
Her name is Nirvana.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Oh,
name.
she had hippie pot smoking parents.
No,
Guarantee you.
grunge parents, because Nirvana's grunge.
Oh,
Or
okay, so
it was the
so they did
other kind
acid.
of Nirvana. It was one of the two. It was a grunge Nirvana, or it was the 1960s Nirvana. This was in 2017. So they went to these horse races, but they were done on a runway, right? So they get done.
So just one long
horse race, like,
straightaway.
like a horse racing drag, like drag racing with horses, not horse
I was
racing,
gonna
not horses doing drag.
horse racing in drag.
Yeah,
Are they jockeys or jockettes?
Well, can't ask that question anymore.
No.
But yeah, so there's these
What is that
two
thing?
young girls are like, yeah, we really want to get a selfie, but there's not a whole lot of high ground on an airfield. So these two young, dumb women decide to get up on top of a truck, and they're sitting there doing their selfies, and an aircraft lands and goes by.
No.
Yeah. And the aircraft wings struck them and killed them instantly
What the?
while they're taking a selfie.
Oh. That is not where I thought that
No,
that story was going. I thought they were going to get so close to the race that an errant horse making a pass trampled them or something.
no, it was done with the horse races and a plane landed.
Wow.
Yeah, so pro tips, everybody. 1, don't go on an airfield when there's planes around. 2, go where they tell you to go where you're in an airfield. 3, selfies.
Why the hell
not
were
that
their
important.
planes going?
How the hell do you not see a plane? How do you not
Seriously.
hear the plane? That's what I
Well,
want to know.
Yeah. There's a lot of questions I have
Yeah, well,
about this.
God had the same questions for them. When
That question was burning his so bad he had to ask him in person.
yeah, he went, I really made you guys? Really? Come on.
He fell out of the dumb tree and hit every branch on the way down.
All right,
All
what's
right.
yours?
My next one. This is called Wacky Welder.
Wacky Welder.
All right. This is in New Zealand, by the way.
Okay.
So, courtesy of our Zealand friends. This guy, he's a 39-year-old amateur welder. So amateur, in fact. Sorry, let me swallow. That's what she said. So amateur, in fact, that he didn't have actual welding equipment. He actually made it himself. So the way welding works is you have a can of oxygen or a tank of oxygen, and you have a tank of acetylene. You mix both of those in a small amount, you get acetioxylene. Or, yeah. What's the word? Hold on. Hold that thought.
Kiwis. Darwin Award is right.
Hold on.
You're right.
Oxyacetylene. That's the word I was looking for. You mix those in small amounts via a regulator. You get oxyacetylene, which is hot enough to burn through metal, obviously, which is what welding is melting metal and then fusing it together. Anyway, all that to say, this guy's equipment was so homemade and janky that he had one tank that he mixed both components in and did not have a regulator. So he had one tank filled with oxyacetylene, which is basically a homemade bomb.
Hey, boy,
If you think about
hold my beer and watch this.
So he's working on a buddy's vehicle in his garage with essentially a homemade bomb without a regulator, lit the fuse to try and start it, and blew the house up. Literally, ooh! Because the flame trickled back up the tubing into the giant tank and set the whole thing on fire. This pressurized flammable gas. Yeah, the inevitable explosion flattened the shed, which also contained about 20 liters of paint thinner and gasoline.
Oh my god.
The force of the explosion was so intense it shattered the windows in the neighbors' properties. Yeah.
What's that fucking Christmas movie?
Oh, Christmas Vacation, where he's emptying his sewage into the shitter was full.
That's some shit from that movie for sure.
Yes, that's exactly what that is. Yeah, and then the grandpa or Uncle Hank or whatever throws his cigar over there. It's just that's darn near what happened. You don't mix your oxygen and your acetylene together in massive quantities. Kids,
Unless-
science lesson with O'Leary. Don't do that unless you want to show up on the Darwin Awards and get made fun of by us.
Science lesson with Illyrian Jones. Don't mix Miller Lite and acetylene plus oxygen on a Thursday night.
It gives you gas.
It gives you gas. Explosive. It gives you explosive
In more ways
gas.
than one. Pants ripping. Yeah. All right.
I got
What's
one.
your last?
So I got
This
two
is your
more.
set. Yeah. I only got one more.
Okay.
Did I start?
You did, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That was
Gosh.
your second. So this is in France.
Oh God.
So
Does it involve a baguette?
hope not. But probably at some point, yeah, somewhere. But this 47-year-old man, his mom locked him in his room because he was getting too intoxicated.
What the?
Right?
I want to know why a 47-year-old man is living at home.
Yes.
Recession must have hit everybody.
So he had this really bright idea. He lives 9 stories up in this apartment complex, right? And he thought, I'm gonna fucking escape. He grabbed a Ethernet cable, connected to his router, and tried to climb out the window with this Ethernet cable. And I know we don't read these anymore, but this part of this is so fucking funny. It said, being heavier than a few gigabytes, his weight was too much for the cable, and he crashed to the street from the 9th story apartment.
Oh,
Yeah, doctors couldn't
Flat.
resuscitate him because, he tried to remove himself from the gene pool and succeeded.
yeah. He I'm trying to think of
That was some
dang,
fast
it's not
internet.
it's not coming. He downloaded himself to the ground real quick.
All right, what's your last one?
This one is hilarious. It's called A Gun Named Lorena. Or Lorena. This guy. All right, so this comes from Arizona. Apparently, so this guy, he went to the grocery store with a concealed carry handgun. But and in Arizona, there's you don't have to have a concealed carry license. You don't even need to have a holster, apparently. And
Really?
this guy was commando carrying a handgun, appendix carrying.
No.
Yeah. So he's in the frozen food section. He goes to adjust his gun. Now, I hold on. I need to preface this. This man did not die. Just want to throw that out there. But I'll bet he wish he had.
Oh, soul and dignity.
Because he went to adjust his gun in his crotch and shot his dick off. This man literally in the middle of the frozen food section. Yeah. So hold on. I want to
someone
read.
said, "Get him some frozen peas on that."
Clean up on aisle 4.
That's the best place to shoot
read
your dick off, I guess.
Get some ice on it
Get
immediately.
some ice on it.
Oh my
Bag
god.
of veggies.
Okay. I want to know how he didn't like miss his thigh or like his femoral artery or something else.
That's why I don't appendix carry. I am fucking terrified of shooting my
4
dick
o'clock
off.
carry. Yeah. So I want to read. These are reader submitted puns to this story when apparently it made national news. Jay Petrie commented, so he went off half cocked. Mr. Hall said fresh sausage half off.
That's not the meat section.
Mr. Eli said the guy is now a gun nut without nuts. Hopefully he'll come to enjoy the catheter.
Oh God.
Mr. TT says after this you will definitely be shooting blanks. Mr. Yuan said his barrel was shortened that day.
He's gonna saw.
Mr. Webb said he's not half the man he used to be. And the best comment of all is that his friends call him Snub Nose now. Oh man.
Shit.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. It took the whole shaft.
That's not the circumcision he was hoping for.
Oh no. You know the funny thing about this? We didn't talk about the ones that we had, right? But I've got another one similar to what you just said.
We did not pregame these at all, by the way.
So in 2017 Argentina, a 45-year-old man who worked security was given his weapon. Was given his weapon to carry, right? And he did something similar where he went to go adjust, and he shot his dick off. and he went to court, and the judge said it was divine punishment and didn't give him any jail time. And you know when that
judge is my hero.
The judge issued that statement? April 1st.
No.
On April 4th.
No. That is divine. That is divine.
Oh, ay caramba.
Oh
What's
man,
small
that guy's
pequeño?
singing soprano.
Singing soprano for sure.
You know,
I'm
pequeño
seeing
is
people.
the Spanish word for small, by
Yeah.
the way. Pequeño pipi.
Pequeño pipí.
Pipi pequeño.
Shot his, can you imagine? The only thing I ever think about when I hear someone shooting their dick off is 21 Jump Street.
Yeah.
When you know what's that guy's name? He used to be a Marine. The comedian. Um,
I'm totally blanking right now.
Rob Riggle. So
Yeah.
Rob Riggle was like the bad guy or something in the movie, or something happened, and someone shot him, but he shot him in his dick, and he's holding his penis.
Yeah.
He's like, "You shot my dick off." He's like, quick, put it on ice. So he's walking
You
around
can probably
with this-
reattach it.
with this cooler, with his dick in the cooler, up to the ambulance. Oh God!
Man.
But yeah, that's the
Amazing.
Darwin Awards.
That's our Darwin Award for the day.
Stupid people
for
make
the-
me happy.
It makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah.
That hey, maybe I'm not as dumb as I think.
I'm
I
not the
could be
sharpest tool
dumber.
in the shed, but I haven't
I
shot my
could be
dick
I
off
could be
yet.
raw dogging an appendix carry with a gun. So when I first started carrying, I appendix carried.
Me too.
But for the love of God, I had a holster on. Like what the?
I remember I had that. Remember the sticky holster?
Yeah.
I fucking hate that holster. But that's the only
No,
holster
it
I had.
was not secure at
No,
all.
it would fall down all the time. We'd be walking, it would fall
Yeah.
down into my pants, and I'd have to like
Uh-huh.
grab it halfway down my leg. But
Is
at
that
least
a
it was
gun in
one.
your pocket or?
I'm just happy to see you.
Ooh la la. We're up for a banging good time. What?
All right.
Hopefully we're not shooting blanks.
We're not shooting blanks. And you know, we're not going to shoot blanks in our next segment. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
I've had some good transitions today.
I got some pretty good ones. And now that we're sticking with the holiday theme, right? We're
Holiday
keeping these
theme.
Christmas related.
Yep.
All right.
You want to
All
go
right.
first? Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first this time.
All right. You want your... Oh, can you explain to them how this works? I'm sorry.
Is Joe Jones? You totally froze. Totally froze. It looks like you're putting something in your mouth, and it's kind of awkward. All right. Well, while Jones is figuring out his
Hello.
life,
I'm back.
yes,
My camera...
your picture is still frozen. Anyway, while you're doing that, Jones is going to give me a topic, and then he's going to tell me I either love or hate that particular topic. It could be pretty innocuous. It could be targeted to the person. And then I have to go on a 30-second rant on all the reasons why I either love or hate the item. So if you play along at home, you could do something innocuous like squirrels or tree houses or ice cream trucks or some like escalators, you know, right? Some innocuous thing. But then you tell the person you either love it or hate it. And then they have to go on a rant about all the reasons why they either love or hate it. And it's really fun. It's another one of those kind of stream of consciousness. You need to come up with some stuff off the top of your head. But you can target the person. So, for example, I know Jones really loves the Detroit Lions, for example. But I'll tell him, you hate the Detroit Lions. Right? So he's got to come up with all these reasons off the top of his head. Which, you know, that's not what I'm telling you to do tonight. But, yeah, that's how the game works. Like we mentioned earlier, we would like to be able to turn this into a portable card game to be used on like road trips or anything like that, a family-oriented game, or maybe even a party game, who knows. But yeah, so we're fleshing out some ideas here, but basically at this point, there he is.
I swapped it up.
There we go. But yeah, at this point, we could use some submissions for topics that we can do.
Agreed.
And yeah, Jones, so what we could do is we could have like a die to accompany the cards. So the cards will have the topic, and then you roll the dice, a single die, and you have a 50-50 chance on either to get love it or hate it.
Oh, that's a good way to...
Yeah.
And then the other card
And then that way it's truly random. So
like
I simply draw a card, and it says dirty socks. And then I roll the dice, and then it says you hate it.
Or
all right,
flip a coin and
timer,
something.
go. Yeah, or you could flip a coin. That works too. Or you could leave it up to audience participation, whether or not they all think you should either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
Right.
We might
Yeah,
have to do
because
that in
then
the
because then some of the topics could be like puppies, right?
future.
Or old dogs, right?
Mhm.
And then yeah, the audience could say, "Oh, we want you to argue as if you hate it." Right? So, but yeah, that's one of the things we're looking to pursue here as
Alright,
we
so you wanted your
in the near
like,
future.
right?
It doesn't matter. Just
All
hit
right,
me with it.
I'm gonna hit you with your like first.
Okay.
You know what you absolutely fucking love?
Let's hear it.
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
Yeah. And go.
Wait,
Is a cake made with candied or dried fruit?
my Siri just kicked off. Okay, so
Wait,
I
just restarted this shit.
okay.
Go.
All right, I love fruitcake because it's the one time of year where I can make the "you are what you eat" jokes to people. No, it's a fruitcake is a very traditional Christmas staple. It tastes pretty good, especially if you get if you find somebody who makes it right. Right, you can do tropical fruits, you can do basic fruits, you can do like triple berry. Right, there's a whole bunch of varieties, and there's something for everyone when it comes to fruitcake. And we're not talking about nicknames here. Let's see. Why else do I love fruitcake? I also love that we only eat it like one day a year. Right. So it keeps it kind of special, right? So maybe if you don't like fruitcake, you're like, you know what, for the sake of tradition, I'm gonna
For the sake
Really?
of tradition, I'm gonna break my teeth on this
I'm gonna
brick.
scarf this nasty ugh.
I'm going to tear up my entire body eating an actual brick. You could build houses with
Seriously.
fruitcake.
There is no good way to do that.
No. It's so gross. It's the worst
Fruitcake
thing.
is nasty.
You know people make millions of dollars selling fruitcake? Is that
I-
crazy? Is
I
that
don't-
crazy to you?
Yeah, no, that's weird. That's weird. It's a heck of a
Weapon?
tradition. A weapon. There you go.
Home defense tool?
Here, let me throw this at you real quick.
A bastard shooter upside the head with it. That shit.
Seriously. Yeah. All right. Do you
All
want your love or hate first?
Well, give me my like.
Okay. You love getting gifted underwear and socks for Christmas.
You know, I actually do really like getting socks on for Christmas. That's not even a joke. As I've gotten older, so there's things that you do when you're an adult, right? Like buy underwear and socks. I'll never do it, ever, unless I absolutely fucking need to. Holes everywhere. It don't matter, right? Would you open your, and not to mention socks and fucking underwear expensive as shit. You go buy a
Can
pack of underwear, that's like $30. I ain't spending $30 on fucking underwear. So when you get it for Christmas, it feels real nice, especially you get those like nice long boot socks in your summer cold, and you put your boot socks in the morning, put them in your boots and go walk outside in the snow. It's great. Not to include all the ones that have different figures and stuff on the socks and the underwear. I love me some socks and underwear.
It's a well-known trope or stereotype amongst Americans that married men, you know, they wait until Christmas to get their new socks and underwear for the year. Like they've got holes and it's shredded to pieces, barely hanging on, waiting for Christmas so I get new underwear for the year.
My underwear sometimes are basically assless chaps. It's a couple,
Well,
it's a couple
quit
strings.
farting so damn much,
I
man.
can't. It's all the coffee.
That's why it makes you think of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You absolutely disdain, hate elves.
Elf. God. Yeah. Especially Elf on a Shelf. Like, where the hell did that tradition even come from? Like, what the hell is that even supposed to be? Is like Santa's spy? Like, what the hell? And he moved all over the house at night. He's like, what the hell is this? It's just creepy. And elves, yeah, they're just creepy. Those pointy ears, like, ugh. Like fantasy elves, okay, they can be kind of cool. Like Lord of the Rings did a good job with that, but
Nope, you hate them all.
other elves, ugh, they're creepy. They're fake. And well, okay, what kind of elves are we talking about here? Are we talking about like the little Keebler elves that make cookies?
Christmas elves. Oh yeah.
Creepy. Yeah, what the hell is a Christmas elf even? Well, like Santa's elves that are displayed as dwarves, and they're no offense to short people, but yeah, creepy. You threw me some curveballs, man.
Oh, I got you this week.
that sucked,
I got you this week.
man.
I just made you say that you hate short people.
I did not mean to say
You're
I hate
canceled.
short people.
You're
Man,
canceled.
I'm gonna get murdered.
By an elf? He's an angry elf.
Somewhere Peter Dinklage is laughing his ass off right now.
And his millions.
Okay.
And his bath of $1 million.
Seriously.
Oh, all you tall people. How's this? Full offense to short people, Echo says. Elves all around.
Yeah.
Imagine being an
Seriously,
elf
that
and
was
short.
that was rough. I had a hard time coming up with stuff. Man, that's rough. All right.
All right.
Here's your hate. You hate getting money as a gift.
All right. I hate getting money as a gift. And I'm going to tell you why. Right? Where's the
Please do.
thought? Where's the do you even know me as a person? Why not just give me underwear and socks? I mean, if you give me $30, give me a pack of fucking Hanes, we're good to go. Right? You know what I'm gonna spend that on? Beer. You're feeding my bad habits. I'm gonna spend it on beer and food. I'm gonna get fat because of you. You gave me stuff. You gave me money for Christmas, and it's all your fault. My New Year's resolutions, because of that money that you put in my stocking, gone. Congratulations. And you know what? It should all be in your conscience because you decided to slip a 20 in my stocking instead of something heartfelt, like a hand knitted a pillowcase of microfiber and some elf socks. But no, you had to
Not
give me
elves. I
cash.
hate elves.
I fucking love
Echo-
good money for Christmas.
Everyone does.
Why
You
not?
kidding? Yeah,
It's like
Echo
gift
made it.
cards.
Well, Echo did make a good point. It is very cheap and impersonal.
Yep.
It's kind of a cop out gift, but at the same time, gas money.
Cash is king.
Yeah,
Cash is king. If you slip a 20 in my
a
stocking,
free tank of gas right there.
hey, that's going to my emergency fund. And if I'm
Yeah.
low on money one day, $20 from Christmas.
Hey, there's lunch right there.
Fuck yeah. It's a third of tank of gas.
Seriously. Yeah,
Maybe
no,
a
I
quarter
love
tank of gas.
my grandma, my last surviving grandma, gives every single one of her grandkids, which there are a shit ton of us. Every single one of us every year gets a card from grandma with a crisp hundo in it.
The hundo? Does she
Hundo.
save $200 a month to give it to everybody? She has to save $300 a month to give for all your siblings and all of their kids. That's like 30 fucking people.
And she gives 50 to each of her great grandkids.
Is she rich?
Not particularly.
You know
She's
what?
frugal. She's probably been using the same pots and pans for 60 years.
Well, yeah, 'cause she's got to spend $3,000 on Christmas every year.
No, but it's super nice though because like she filled up my gas tank and paid for lunch and dinner these last couple of days.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's the gift that keeps on giving.
It
Anyway,
is.
all right. Would you rather?
Would you rather? So
I've got a good one. I've got a good one for you. And I've tailored this to your hatred of being the odd man out
Oh.
and social situations.
Mm.
So, Jones, would you rather Now, picture yourself in a room with your whole family, extended family, Christmas time, right? Picture that.
Okay. Getting to-
Would you rather be the only person in this room opening a present, or be the only person in that room not opening a Christmas present?
All right. We don't do the minute for this, do we? We just talk about it.
Nope. Talk about it.
So that's a hard one. But it's actually not. So this actually happened at my uncle's house, because we do the Secret Santa, right? So my grandparents got me for Secret Santa, so we went to Michigan. I got my presents there.
Okay.
Got presents in the morning on Christmas, and then we went over to my uncle's house. I didn't get any presents because nobody had me for Secret Santa there. So my dad and I were the only ones there that didn't receive presents, which wasn't that bad, because I got presents for people. I got to see people open their presents. But if I was the only person sitting there opening a present in front of everybody else, I'd feel so fucking guilty. Oh God. And if it was something like if you get me a fruitcake for Christmas, I have to play it up like I fucking love it. If
It's
everybody else
the
there,
greatest fruitcake ever.
oh, by far, fruitcake is delicious. I'm not gonna break my teeth and my jaw on this, like a jawbreaker, but
And my bowels
yeah,
when it comes out later.
or my soul.
Mm.
But no, I would much rather not receive a present and watch other people open their shit. It's so awkward to open. Just to me, receiving things is awkward to me. Like when we go out and someone's like,
Yeah, but
"Thank
the
you for your service as
awkwardness
a veteran," I'm like,
versus
ugh.
yeah, but the awkwardness versus the sadness of everyone else opening up a present and you're the only one there with nothing.
I'll get myself something.
You know?
Later. I'll go buy a bottle of whiskey to wallow my pain away. With my Chris Hundo from the
Thanks,
stocking,
Grandma.
from the stocking earlier. No, I
Speaking of which, I need to send her a thank you email or card.
should.
Yeah.
Um,
well, I'm going to.
But yeah,
I do every year.
Much rather see people open presents, because that means I probably got them something too, though. So,
Yeah, maybe.
all right.
All right. I guess
I
that
wanna-
makes sense. I think Echo agrees with you as well, and I think I do too.
Only person not opening a present, yeah. Because then you
Yeah.
feel like that's the mega douche being the only person in front of everybody. Because then you didn't get anybody anything either. You're just that person that didn't get anybody anything, which happens if you can't financially. But
Yeah.
all right. Would you rather shovel reindeer shit or service Santa's sack?
Come on, really?
I'll let your imagination go on with what Santa's
Hold
sack
on.
is.
Servicing as in
Servicing.
a handy or a blowy? And which sack are we talking about here?
Ooh, shit.
I need specifics here.
What do you think Santa's sack is?
Speaking of which, you know why Santa's sack is so large, right?
Hmm.
Because he only comes once a year.
That's your job.
Okay. Servicing, like, that could be mending. Like, okay, maybe the bag that he uses to carry all the toys is ripped, and I can't sew to save my life, so I'm not sure my patchwork would be very good. But
And then-
you intentionally left it ambiguous, as if it's an innuendo.
I don't know, is it?
I'd like to shove something innuendo.
That might be worse than servicing Santa's sack.
I got just one reindeer or all of them?
I mean, you're not only shoveling fucking Rudolph's shit. It's Prancer and Dancer and something and Vixen.
All right. Well, if thanks, Echo. Appreciate it. Well, okay. If you intentionally have left it ambiguous, I'm gonna say I am mending holes in his toy bag.
Mm.
God, that still sounds dirty. Come on.
Nothing you
There's
say
no
won't
good way
sound
around
dirty.
this. No. His toy satchel. His giant satchel of toys.
Which Indiana Jones also wears. Yes.
Yeah, so it's instantly cool. I would rather
And still sexual.
sew patches onto the holes in the toy satchel.
Where he
That's
gives all his gifts out of.
That's a bit of a stretch.
He's got millions of gifts in his sack.
You know why Santa's so jolly, right?
What?
Because he knows where all the naughty women live.
You know, BB King, I think it was BB King, came out with a song back in the day called Backdoor Santa.
Oh my god.
He knows about that. Him going through the back door and
That's right.
naughty women.
You showed me that.
Oh yeah, good song actually.
Pretty sure you did. Yeah, it's a great song.
Oh.
Anyway, all right. Are you ready to move on?
Oh. One sec.
It froze. You're doing the exact same thing.
Well, I gotta.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's
You look like you're putting Santa's sack in your mouth right now.
I would have rather shoveled shit.
Oh man.
I'll fix it. What the fuck?
Yeah, what is
I
going
don't know what's
on?
going on with my computer right now. What do I know?
That beer made me sleepy for some reason.
Hmm.
Schleppy. It also didn't help that I stayed up for 24 hours yesterday and got 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I know that doesn't help. I didn't see.
Yeah, it always sucks. It always sucks the first time.
That's what she said.
Speaking of which, my vacuum cleaner wasn't working, so I stuck a Detroit Lions insignia on it. And now it sucks again.
You suck ass. Fuck off.
All right, are you ready to debate?
Ooh, I think I am. And you know what I'm gonna have to do in this debate? The same fucking thing I just did.
All right, so this one's
Aha.
debate. Again, we wanted to keep the Christmas theme. So, as mentioned before, there is definitely very much a hardcore cult following for either one or the other of the aforementioned topics.
Mhm.
So, Jones, we are going to debate a real versus a fake Christmas tree. Which one's better?
I can tell you my answer pretty fucking easily.
Yeah, your debate choice is the same as your personality.
Well, no, my personality is about as real as it gets, but maybe my dick size. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. That's
also fake because it's tiny. It's this big.
fair.
Yeah. Or was that fake or real? Who knows?
It's funny because we were going to do what's the most important part of a Christmas tree? And I thought, ooh, that's really good. Like, is it the tinsel? Is it the tree topper? Is it the lights? Is it the tree skirt? I don't know. But then you and I both said, oh, it's the ornaments, obviously.
Yes.
And I was really hoping that you were going to say something else because I was like, oh, ornaments for sure.
You could
Because
have a tree without lights and it has ornaments, and you're probably still
Yeah.
fine. Still looks cool.
yeah, we also wanted to debate colored lights on a Christmas tree versus white lights on a Christmas tree.
But we both agree.
But then we both agree colored is better.
Yep,
Thinking about you, Echo.
it's always better.
But yeah, so we decided we're gonna go real versus fake.
You know what?
You want to go first?
Nah, you can go first.
No, you go first.
No,
I
No, you
will
go
let
first.
you go first.
You're the real one here.
We're gonna get the fake out of the way.
No, you want to save the fake for last. All right, I'll go first.
All right. Hear ye, hear ye.
This is a pretty easy one, and this is the reason why. You know how hard it is to take care of a fucking Christmas tree? How much water that thing takes up, and how much you have to clean it. And those little spiky things you're walking around with no socks on, they stick in your foot. those bitches hurt so bad. Not to mention,
What trees are you
No,
using?
no, no,
Douglas
no, no,
firs are
no,
soft
no.
as hell.
hey, this is a no interruption minute. All right. So, let's say you're busy around Christmas and you weren't able to get yourself a good tree, or you get a tree too early, right? If you go a little too late, you're gonna get one of those tiny shit little trees. If you're gonna go a little bit too early, your tree's gonna be brown by Christmas with a bunch of shit on the bottom of it. You know what you do with the fake tree? You take it out of a box, you put it up, put ornaments on it. Easy. Not even close. All right, Mr. Interrupting Real O'Leary.
Moo.
There
Oh, they're
you
gonna
go.
say interrupting cow.
You interrupting cow.
Interrupting cow. All right, so my opponent says easy. I say lazy. All right. Now, when it comes to the Christmas tree and the process, there is a process involved. And it's so traditional. And it's so much a part of American culture, and there are so many good childhood memories that revolve around the procuring of the perfect Christmas tree. Now, that could mean bouncing from Home Depot to Lowe's to Menards to find the perfect tree. But even then, there's something special about going through that process of finding that right tree, and then the amazing aha moment when you do find it, and then the oh my gosh when you put it up, and all that pales in comparison to the real Christmas tree smell. You cannot beat it. Cannot beat it.
I will spritz some fucking real Christmas tree. It's Febreze on that bitch. And
It's not
You
the
know what?
same. It's
I'll
not
get
the
my little
same.
incense thing with Christmas tree vapor going around it. If I don't have to clean that shit up, my tree doesn't have brown spots in 2 weeks after I get it. It doesn't
Okay,
suck
with
95
that-
gallons of water. It doesn't.
Okay, Christmas trees do not take that much
it
water.
barely stands upright sometimes if you don't have the right base.
Tree bases are cheap, easy. They're 4 prongs. You
Well,
adjust
that's
them
not
easily
true.
enough.
That's 100%
Yeah.
not true. You ever try putting a Christmas tree up by yourself, a real one? It's fucking impossible. You have to grab the Christmas tree quickly. You gotta put gloves on because that shit'll fuck you up, right? So
If you're a bitch.
you're grabbing it. Yeah, you're talking me. Yeah. And then you're trying to evenly screw all of these things into the wood of the Christmas tree so it's not tipping. If you have one that's just a little bit too high, that thing's fucking Leaning Tower of Pisa. You know what I'm saying?
Leaning Tower. Oh, you missed
Leaning
a
Tower of
perfect
Christmas.
opportunity. No, the Leaning Tower of Treza. Come on, man.
Oh.
Have I trained you? Have I not trained you at all in the ways of the pun?
I have a question for you, Leary. When we were in the dorms,
Okay.
what kind of tree do we have?
The only one that was fucking authorized, you buffoon.
When we were in the apartments, what kind of tree did we have?
You know what? I want to
What-
hear you talking about the tree because you know how much effort you put into doing anything with the tree?
Yeah, why would I?
I set it
put
up.
Stuff up on there all the time.
I
every once in a while.
decorated it. I slaved over the lights.
Yeah, and I cook Christmas ham.
Yeah.
It's an even trade.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh,
an
yeah,
even
yeah.
that's an even trade.
No, but we're getting off topic. A real tree. There's something about a real tree. It smells better. In a lot of cases, it looks better. It's not that hard to take care of. And I failed to mention, when you're done with it, you don't have to worry about storing it. If you're on a farm, that's the greatest bonfire starter ever.
If you're not on a
Dried
farm,
pine needles.
like
if you're not on
most
the
of
farm-
America,
If you're not on a farm, you drag it out to the curb and let Waste Management haul it away. There's no packing it. There's no taking the ornaments off and, I got to bend all these branches back in a certain way so I can fit it back in the box, and I got to haul the box upstairs to the attic, and then it's going to sit there for another 360 some days.
or
Yeah, a real
you
tree.
do what we did and just left it up all year.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say
can
the
leave a
one we
fake
set
tree.
up, the one we had in the dorms that first year we put it up. It stayed there till August.
Yeah, I like.
We only
me happy.
ended up taking it down because the lights started going out
Yeah,
because we left it plugged in
Yeah.
constantly, nonstop for like 6 months,
that's what
and
you can
eventually
do.
shit started burning out.
that's what you can do with a fake tree.
And nobody does that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that we are
Well, you might not
Normal
be
for
6 to
that.
8 months later, but
Christmas tree comes
January
down
3rd comes around.
on New Year's. Yeah,
January 3rd comes around. You're feeling a little lazy. You just want to watch.
lazy.
You wanna
There's
watch
that
the
word
game.
again.
Hey,
There's that word again.
You
Lazy describes
you said that
fake trees.
picking out a tree is like an American staple. You know what else
It
is an
is.
American staple?
It is a Christmas tradition.
You know what else is an
It is an
American staple?
American
Consumerism
Christmas
and
tradition.
capitalism. And you know what embodies capitalism more than anything else? A fake Christmas tree made in China.
Oh
It's
man.
so easy to put up. It comes in 3 pieces. You put it down. It's already got a stand built into it. You don't gotta take a bowl and fill it up with water every 3 times a fucking day because your tree's 95 feet tall. Because you went 2 days too late and they only had the little scrawny Charlie Brown trees and the giant ones that barely fit. Like they put in the middle of fucking Times Square, and you're in your 1-bedroom apartment trying to
Those
water
are
your
really
tree.
nice. Those are really nice. No, maybe all you can fit is the small. Like for my little apartment here, I can only fit a small tree, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, so you
And
can
you
buy
know-
a small.
Yeah,
You can
and that
buy
small
perfect
tree
size.
doesn't come in 3 pieces that need assembling. It comes in 1 piece ready to go.
Yeah, you're dragging out of your apartment, getting fucking tree like pine needles all over the fucking place.
And they smell so good.
Yeah, until you get one
It's-
stuck in your
It
toe.
smells so good.
Have you ever got
Small
one of those
small
pine
price to
needles
pay.
stuck in between your toe and your nail?
No.
Oh, it's the worst thing. Maybe of all
Nobody
time.
ever
It's
does that.
worse. It's worse than Legos. It's worse than stepping on an army man.
Who walks on? Are you walking on tiptoes?
Ah,
Like, how does that even happen?
I don't know. It's like fucking cords in a drawer. You don't know how it happens. It just does. There's no worldly explanation for how cables get tangled in a drawer like that. Just like there's no worldly explanation on how you get a fucking pine needle from your tree stuck in your toe or in between your toes. Ugh. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying that fake trees are a relatively new thing. And yeah, you can't discount that
So smallpox
Christmas
vaccines. staple.
Smallpox has been around forever.
The vaccination for smallpox relatively new.
That's
So
a
is
horrible.
so
that's
is-
a horrible argument.
so is modern medicine and cheeseburgers.
What? That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm just saying because it's an old timey
saying-
traditional thing doesn't make it like the greatest thing of all time.
It's
You know what's
memorable.
old timey and cool? Trains. You know who rides on trains now? Fucking nobody. Unless you live in a big city, maybe.
Or anywhere in Europe, Asia.
And you know what they
Africa.
smell like? The piss-covered Christmas tree.
This man
That
has
your
never
cat
been on
peed
a
on you.
train that wasn't a big city public metro.
Ugh, it's so gross.
Yeah, you go to trains anywhere else in the world, and they're very nice.
And just
Anyway,
think-
we're getting
think
off
about this,
topic
too.
here.
So we watched, many of Christmas movies.
Mm.
What's the National
Every single
Lampoon's
one of them.
Vacation one? Fire hazard. You know it's not a fire hazard? A fucking plastic tree.
No, it is actually still very much a fire hazard.
Don't
It
burn
is
like
still
wood.
Very much a fire hazard.
Don't burn like wood. I'm not scared of my cat knocking down my plastic tree and it catching on fire and catching my apartment on fire. You know what I am scared of? My hopefully hydrated tree that I've had for 3 weeks. That's the max amount of time I can have it. It's starting to brown a little bit, so you gotta spray that little white dust stuff on it, on the tree, because you're trying to hide the brown on it.
Oh, tinsel?
Yeah.
Not tinsel. Frocking.
Yeah.
Flocking. I forget what the word is.
Well, it's frocking annoying.
Well played, good sir. Well played. I love real trees.
All right, final
love-
arguments. Go.
I love real trees. They look better. They smell better. They're real. That's just the thing. It's a real tree. I've gone through the effort to do something special for my family or for me. Real trees come in all different shapes and sizes, so I can get something to suit my needs. Or better yet, I can just go out in the field and cut one down. Yeah. It's a American family Christmas tradition. The art of picking out the nice Christmas tree, and then you decorate it. It's not a chore to haul it out of the attic. Yeah.
Well, it is a chore because going to shop for a Christmas tree is like going to Walmart on Tuesday at
But it's
5 o'clock.
special. It's special and it's exciting. And as a kid, don't tell me you didn't look forward to Christmas tree shopping as a kid.
No.
You are a sad little man. I'm actually
I went
kind
a
of
couple
sad for
times,
you
yeah.
that you didn't grow up having that
We
special
did.
memory.
We went up. We found trees and stuff, but the
That wasn't like the
convenience-
that wasn't the most exciting thing and the first thing that got you into the Christmas spirit.
No.
No, you had a
The
must have had a
convenience
different
of
experience than I did.
those trees is the best. The best. I love it. Makes me happy.
Mm.
You know what makes me
Exactly.
happy on Christmas? Christmas. You know what else makes me happy after Christmas and before Christmas? Fake Christmas trees. And that's all I gotta say.
That was a horrible transition.
Oh.
Uh,
All right. Well, you may or may not agree with us, but if you post your comments in the
yeah,
in
I'm
the
curious.
chats on the YouTube,
Once
email
yeah,
us.
when this comes up on YouTube, I'll be curious to see you guys comment real or fake. Yeah, I'll be curious to see.
Echo said,
Ha-
"You're calling him lazy," in the same argument as saying how much work fake trees are.
Shut up, Echo.
How the turns have tabled.
How the turntables have.
All right.
All right.
Before we go on to our next segment,
This is where we bid farewell, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, and a farewell to our listeners only, who will get absolutely nothing out of You Laugh, You Lose.
yeah, I think I posted a
Okay.
couple times with it, and I listened to it. I was like, it just random laughs and then silence for a while.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No. So if you're
So-
listening, thank you for listening. We appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Know that we're on all the platforms I said earlier:
Mm-hmm.
Spotify, Listen Notes,
D's Nuts.
Audible, D's
No.
Nuts,
Deezer, sorry.
Deezer, iHeartRadio,
It's not
TuneIn,
D's Nuts.
Pandora, Amazon Music, Samsung Podcast, and all of that. But if you want to see our ugly mugs,
Mm.
I don't know, go over to YouTube. Why
Oh,
not?
that
Or
way.
if you want to see them live, go over to Twitch. Who knows?
Yeah, we're on Twitch.
Why not? We like to do a live every once in a while so we can get your immediate feedback like Echo does in the chat every time.
Yeah, Echo, we appreciate your input. This is the first time in the last 2 or 3 debates where Echo has taken Jones's side here, I think.
I think it happens more than you think.
If I remember,
I think it does. You know why? I'm not good at a lot of things, but I'm good at being right.
Wow.
Now, that was funny.
It's funny because it was bullshit.
So untrue.
Grade A bullshit. This man tried to argue that Chicago-style pizza was better than New York.
It's-
Like, really?
well, we both know it pales in comparison to Detroit style pizza.
No, that's a breadstick with pizza toppings.
No, it's not.
That's-
You go have some right now, you fucking commie.
You tell me I'm wrong.
I did. I just did right now.
Prove me wrong.
Go
It
right
is
now.
it is a big ass breadstick with pizza toppings,
No,
with pizza flavored toppings.
that's literally a piece of pizza. That's what a piece of pizza is. Except for you have to-
Not-
with New York style, you gotta fold that bitch in half. You can barely
No, you
eat it because
don't.
all the toppings are falling off. You get that nice thick fucking semi deep dish pizza with the perfect amount of dough,
Anyway,
cheese, sauce, toppings.
y'all need to go back and watch me mop the floor with Jones in that debate.
Yeah, you just got to go back to all the debates and just watch me mop the floor with O'Leary. Every single one of them.
No. There's maybe been 2 where I have legitimately conceded defeat.
Yeah, there's been 0 that I've actually conceded defeat. So
that's just because you're stubborn.
That might be true. But anyways, podcast listeners and everybody else, we appreciate you guys.
Absolutely.
Are we gonna do one next week?
Next week we're gonna do a New Year's maybe a New Year's themed special.
We had to take the break because our schedules didn't work out. But next week.
I had been home. I had been home for like 9 straight days over Christmas. It was pretty nice. But yeah.
The next week, we both think that New Year's resolutions are kind of fucking stupid.
Or framing it like that. So let's
so we're gonna go over goals, maybe of the podcast, maybe of each other.
Lists of things that we'd like to do,
but not resolutions, because resolutions, everyone has a resolution, and the busiest time in a gym is January 1st, and the least busy time in the gym is January 3rd. So, so we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do that, but we're gonna do something else.
Most people give it a month, maybe.
But
2 weeks.
If you do have New Year's resolutions, send them in. I'm kind of
joking
about it. I'm joking about them being stupid. It's just, if you have them, let us know, because maybe you could change your life or do something like that. We'd like to hear about it.
We could definitely get some ideas too.
Yes,
because maybe you have something incredibly intuitive for personal building and personal growth, personal development, stuff like that we think would be absolutely brilliant. And who knows, maybe we might want to try it.
Yep, you guys are probably a lot smarter than both of us. So, yeah. Well, we appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye. And for the rest of you, we have You Laugh, You Lose challenge.
Those that remain.
Oh, fucking A.
There's my counter.
And there's
right up there.
Mine.
Very good. All right.
I can do it with the right hand. It's hard.
Yeah, because mine's mirrored.
That.
Yeah, this, that, and the other.
This, that, and the other. Let's see. What do we got? Start off with the... All right, okay. You need to assist us. What are the rules this time? No facial expressions again? Or no audible sound?
Dude, make it a little bit harder. No. Yeah, no. Minimal.
No, it's gotta be.
Keep facial expressions to a minimum.
It's gotta be no facial expressions.
So, okay, so like no obvious smiling.
Yeah. Whether
it be open teeth showing or not.
Like, that. No covering your mouth. Unless you're coughing, obviously.
Right.
But no one lives with us, so
we'll have to kind of play this by ear.
Can't do my screen at the moment. That's right. We can. O'Leary and I will definitely call each other out.
Yep. Yeah, we will. All right.
All right. Before we do this, you know the deal, O'Leary. It's my time to pee. Be right back.
Yeah, he goes through a lot of beers. As a reminder, to those of you who are still here, if you're watching, hopefully you can start checking us out live when we do these live. We're streaming it on Twitch, and since today is Thursday, tomorrow this video will go onto YouTube. We upload full podcast episodes, and then in the next following couple of days after that, usually over the weekend, some of the individual segments get broken off into smaller videos and uploaded as a specific segment. So maybe you're like, hey, I want to just listen to these guys' debate. I don't want to listen to everything else. Or maybe I just want to watch them play Don't Get Me Started, and I don't want to watch the whole other 2.5 hour episode. So we're also uploading those in individual segments as well, or at least doing our best to.
Yeah, I've been
If there's a
slacking at that.
segment that we think is particularly funny.
Yes.
So now that you've watered in, watered out,
Yeah,
let's get to it.
so I've been slacking on the smaller videos. I'll be honest with you. There hasn't been a whole
That
lot
is a lot
come
of
out.
work.
It's a lot because I do all the analytics and stuff for the podcast.
Mhm.
A lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to prepping the slides and everything.
Yeah,
Plus I got school and shit going on. So
yeah. And
it's
now
hard
you're
for me to-
back doing a part-time job,
yep, just while I'm going to school.
which you didn't mention at all in
No.
our very first segment.
Because it's I have an offer, but I have to get the gaming license first.
Oh,
So-
gotcha. Okay, so we can talk about that next week then.
Yep. But I'm trying to figure out on YouTube how to do. Have you ever been clicked on a video where it gives you the segments, so you can click on a link and it'll jump you to that video?
Yeah,
So I'm trying to do. I want to do that
have seen that. That's
because that way
yeah,
I don't
that
have to
could potentially
release
be cool.
9 different videos. I just put the timestamps. Excuse me. Put the
Mm.
timestamps in the different sections. You can just click on what you want to click on. It just breaks it up. I just don't know how to do it yet. And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been trying very hard. So
Yeah, that's fair.
all right.
Anyway, all right. You want to swap me over
Yep.
so I can get some sound?
Change.
Excellent.
I think we saw that one, right?
Which one? Sorry.
The one with the dog.
I don't know. That's gotta hurt.
It's like, oh shit. I don't know what I did. I gotta put this in my. Wait, what am I?
Whack.
Whoa. Give me one
What is
second.
what is going on here?
I had the screen on that one.
You shared the wrong
There
screen.
we go. Well, I had it on the right
Much
screen, but
better,
I want
much
to watch
better.
the video. All right, ready?
Okay, which one is this one?
This is the first video sent 1816.
All right. Do it.
Creo que sabe más que yo, di que Nicole.
Mira,
Yo
vamos,
también.
vamos a botarlo que yo te ayudo. Él va a dormir en el piso hoy.
Tú verás, le voy a mandar un screenshot de esta conversación a ver si él sabe más que yo.
Le voy a mandar un screenshot.
Se pendejo.
Sí, can't trust bitches nowadays.
Hold on a second. What was that timestamp?
It was
16, 17? I think I think that's the wrong timestamp for the wrong video.
Let me see. It was the first video, 1617.
Hmm.
Oh, I was at 18.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like that wasn't funny.
that was not funny.
All right, let's try it again.
All right, man. Hey, I bought this stuff from here last week, man. It's not working.
Oh, it's not working? What's wrong? Let me see. Oh. Let me check battery. Why is wet? What you do with that, man? I think your battery is died. You need new battery.
I dropped in the toilet.
You drop in the toilet? What? You drop in the toilet?
Yes, all the way in.
Got him.
He stuck the battery.
Ask me.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You dropped in the toilet. What? Oh man, oh. Watch that again. Watch that.
No
Oh
thanks.
my god. Oh.
No thanks.
Oh, come on. He puts the battery in his mouth. I dropped in the toilet. You dropped in the toilet. What? The fuck, man?
What the fuck, man? All right, ready?
Ah! Lost my own dang video. That's so, oh my god. That's so good. What the? I thought. Ah! Oh, that's
so
disgusting.
gross.
I thought he was gonna be the guy that the Asian dude in the classroom that screams as he's sneezing, you know? That's what I thought it was gonna be, and I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. I knew it was coming, but that was
I forgot
we're off
about that
to a great we're off to a great start
one.
here.
We are. We've got some good ones.
Okay,
All right.
hold on. It was just the first one, by the way.
I know. I had to see that.
Behind me is 8.5 tons of heroin,
I've
opium,
seen this.
hashish, and other narcotics. Burning behind me. Quick. What behind me is 8.5 tons of
Yes. Oh my gosh. He couldn't even finish his sentence. Shut up, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
That was
Got
hard.
my ass kicked this round. Wow. Okay.
12 seconds.
Hold on. Which one? Can you hold your left
third
for a
video.
second?
This one had 2, I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one had 3.
Mm.
It was 12 seconds plus next vid and then 139.
No, no, mama. I like girls, mama.
Your turn.
No, 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 mama. I like girls, mama.
Your turn.
Damn, someone loves that guy.
Oh man, I thought I was gonna get you with the popsicle.
I was so close.
Nah, mama, I like girls, mama. Let's watch this again.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
All right, if
shit.
we laugh again, that doesn't count, though, right?
Yeah, it doesn't count. We
All
get to
right.
enjoy it at this point. Oh shoot.
No, mama. I like girls, mama.
Your turn.
Damn, someone loves that guy so.
Okay. Okay, 139.
It's
Woo!
children.
Oh, little kids.
Cracked me up.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't cut my,
Okay,
please
hold
don't
on.
cut my
Okay.
pecker off.
oh, that one. Yeah, that one gets me.
All right.
Okay.
I gotta do T now.
Woo!
I don't remember which this is.
Oh my gosh, I forgot how funny that was.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, you are definitely laughing.
Are you kidding me?
You and your farts, man. It's almost a guarantee at this point.
It's so funny.
All right, 4-3. I'm back in this.
Oh
Whew.
shit, that was.
I thought you were gonna absolutely run away with this one. Especially since my own video right off the get go made me laugh.
Oh god, this
Drop in the toilet. What?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the Beavis and Butthead,
he does the
yeah.
that last.
we're all tied up.
That last
We're all
part gets
tied
me
up, baby.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Tip of the tongue, tip of the teeth, or some shit like that, right?
So much harder if I can't smile at all.
I know. The audible noise is really not that hard, but this is harder, as you can tell by the fucking score already.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, let's do it. Roll the clip.
Thank you, Mar, for the 250.
Alright, so the next step is
Thank you, Mar, for the 250.
That's hot. Ding 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 ding.
Why? Why did you have to say something? That's hot. What the No.
Got him.
Have you ever seen those it's a prank show in Mexico where this guy brings a hot chick over to two other random guys and she gives him a kiss, right? You know, right on the lips, right? And then he goes, congratulations, guys, what's your name? And you know, my name's whatever. And she, what's your name? Talking to the chick, and she goes, Miguel.
Miguel.
Yeah, and then the other guys, how they always freak out.
And that was the day they were sexually confused.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm lonely, I stick my dick in balloon. Yeah, sometimes when I'm lonely, I stick my dick in balloon.
That's nasty.
That one got me one day. So hard.
I'll bet it did.
This one's what's the next one on this one?
Oh,
that was on this one, right?
Yeah, that was it for that one.
Jay Leno.
No, headlines is last. There should be another if you laugh you get a cold shower.
4:30.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, we already watched
same
it.
one?
Yep.
Oh. Great job.
Great job. Very nice. Oh god.
Well done.
All right.
Actually, let's see if AI can make a better Drake song than Drake. Right?
Oh, that one's not funny.
So I drank a bang today for the first. What is that?
Caca. That's in my bubble.
So I drank a bang today for
I heard that.
Caca.
What is that?
Caca.
Up in my butthole.
That's in my bubble.
Up in my bubble.
Kids.
Dude, kids
tell
are
you what,
fucking
can't live with them.
hilarious, dude.
Can't live without them.
God.
We are tied up again.
Damn it.
All right. So, you and I, we both love the Jay Leno show.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day. You remember his Monday night headlines? Well, these are a combination of, or a collection of all the greatest wedding announcements of funny people's names. And these are absolutely hilarious.
We will see about that.
And unfortunate.
Here are some people getting married, just happen to have names that when you put them together, there's the King Klutz wedding. How about these two? The Busta Buttock.
Busta Buttock.
It's the Me Do Janet wedding.
I'll bet he does.
It's the Lots of Peter wedding. Men Love Box wedding.
Yes, they do.
Very much. Probably see a doctor for that.
Kudos to him. That's her job.
And my favorite, it's the Squeaky Mattress wedding, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't want them as upstairs neighbors.
Oh no. They seem loud.
Gotta love Lots of Peter.
Lots of Peter. All right, you ready?
Dang, I thought I was gonna get you with that.
Do not come.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna come.
Atta boy.
Do not come.
Do not come.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Atta boy. Well said.
God, Emperor Trump.
Amen. Not gonna do it. But we're not watching that again.
Crying. All right, you want to take a second after that one? Let's take
I had to suck that so hard into me. I think I popped a boner.
So did that chicken.
Oh, my beer got warm. Ew.
You know, grab another one real quick.
No, that was my last one, unfortunately. I forgot to get more when I was grocery shopping earlier. Anyway, okay, that was it for my video submissions.
I got more.
God, that was funny though. Holy cow.
We're still tied 5-5.
We're not watching. Yeah, we need to. So as soon as a tiebreaker happens,
I've got like 7 more.
As soon as a tiebreaker happens, we should call it though.
What? Oh, yeah.
Did you know that there's a company out there that will pay you to lose weight?
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, I already. That's not the funny one. Don't do it. New soldiers.
I can read.
I laughed so hard at that the other day.
It's very true. Very
That
applicable.
was me. Living off depression, caffeine, and inertia.
Yeah. Ooh, what's the farting on thermal cameras?
We'll let that one last.
Okay.
Look, Mom, I'm American. I'm non-binary. That's transphobic. That's offensive. Look, Mom, I'm American.
Damn, I thought for sure I could get you on that one.
I'd seen it before.
Happy birthday to you.
It's a pecker cake.
Go ahead and put that candle out.
Yeah, go ahead and blow on it now.
I've seen something similar to this.
The guys at work know me best.
Happy birthday to
I had seen that before. It was given to like a 40-some-year-old really white trash lady.
Mm-hmm.
And the cake was literally made to look like a cock and balls, and she goes, "Oh, that looks great. Do you want me to suck it or blow it?"
Nice.
That was her that was her comment to that.
Mother, when did you know that I was gay?
When I didn't hear your part anymore.
Why?
Because it's too loose.
Mother, when did you know that I was gay?
Ouch.
Hey, Mom, what's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman? What, Jesse?
You can unscrew a light bulb.
The dad's laughing that gets me.
The dad's laugh is what makes it funny. Oh, please no. No. I hate the anime voice. It's not funny, it just pisses me off.
It's funny.
You got a fart? Poor dog. That, I'm sure PETA would have a thing or two to say about that.
Yeah. I bet they can suck his ass. No, I watched that one.
Speaking of which.
All right, before our last one.
We got a little present for you, Hannah. Wrote this song for you, and it's called Pound Cake. All right? Get that first verse, son. Come on.
Turn on up and set to 325. Bring on the butter, sugar, mix it up nice. We got 90 minutes, and you know what we need. Slide out the kitchen and our California king. Some of that pound cake, oh, so thick and sweet. Some of that pound cake.
This is a good song.
It is a good song.
There's not much more than I can take. Give me some of that pound cake.
I'm singing to my wife, but I sing this for you. So 1 pound of flour, baby, 1 pound of egg.
That's a lot of egg.
That's a lot of egg.
Honey, the door made me beg. Please. What we don't offend the sister, and when the sun be coming up, ain't nothing like that pound cake with Folgers in your cup. So give me some of that pound cake.
It's not my new Scrumpin' song.
Sweet.
Give me some of that pound
We
cake.
got a little present for you.
I love it.
That was a good song.
It was a good
They
song.
published that?
I have no idea. I don't even know who it is.
I'd listen
We
to
got a
that.
little present for you.
They Buy Your Pan?
Wrote this song for you.
Nah,
and
I
it's
can't tell
called
who it
Pound
is.
Cake.
You gotta Shazam that. You're gonna have to Shazam it.
Yep. All right.
I've seen this one.
This one?
Might as well skip it. Yeah.
No.
Guy forgot to turn off his masturbating arm setting.
It was so good. All right. This is the last
The
one.
look on his face was, yeah. All right.
Icy.
Wait a minute. For some reason. I was really, I think that would have been funnier if I wasn't listening to the chicken dance having a horrible musical orgy with Mariah Carey there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, oh my god. Why did you do that? I don't know. Oh my god, oh my god. Why
did that almost get me?
It almost did.
Almost. What's the dirty jokes with my parents? We seen that one before?
Yeah, we watched that one.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch this one before?
Shorty say she too big for a mustache.
Oh, yeah.
What does the mafia and a vagina have in common? One slip of a tongue and you are in deep shit.
Every time.
Yep.
What does the mafia and a vagina?
What's this?
You have my sword. And you have my bow.
And my dick.
Damn it!
You have my sword.